Welcome back to Fans TV. With me here we have Top Boy and the regular Gabi, Arsenal fan, the fake one. And we have a guest today, Posky, Shayo, as you all know him. Today we are starting with quiz. Let's go.
So before the quiz, these are the rules. You have two options, two chances to answer, and I'll give you just two tips to help you answer the question. But in some cases, I'll give you one tip.
Okay.
And let's see how it goes. So the first question is, which player had 13 years between his two Champions League wins in 1995 and 2008? I go again. Which player had 13 years between his two Champions League wins in 1995 and 2008? Gabi?
No idea.
Shayo? No idea. Top Boy, do you have any idea? Before the tip. Miracle, do you have any idea?
I don't have any idea. Give us tips.
Alright, so let's go with the tips. Number one is a Premier League player, and number two is a Manchester United player. So let's go again. Gabi?
Ryan Giggs?
No. Last chance. Gabi, last chance.
Okay. What else again?
Okay, why Gabi is thinking, Posky, do you have any? Do you have any?
1995 and 2008.
2000 and sorry, let me go.
2008.
He's still a player.
No, 2018. Sorry, 2008.
He's still a player.
No, retired.
No.
But if you have any options between Top Boy and Karim, you can say it.
First one was when?
First one,
95.
The first Champions.
95, and the next one is 2008.
2008.
So
Was it social?
No. Okay, that's also, we will leave the comment section to give us the answer because basically nobody's getting the answer here.
This is a tough one.
So we'll leave it for the comment for our viewers to give us their answers. Thank you. Let's move to the next question. Now, the second question is, which English club was the first to win the European Cup twice? I come again. Which English club was the first to win European Cup twice? Gabi?
What do you mean by twice?
2 times.
Back to back or
Just say twice.
Twice.
Chelsea?
No. Posky?
Manchester.
No. Top Boy?
That's not first.
No.
Liverpool.
Liverpool is the right answer.
Come on, don't go far. These are not Singaporeans.
Liverpool.
So let me
Well,
give you
who was the first English team to win a European Cup?
twice. Liverpool.
No, just to win.
Just to win. No, I don't think there's an option for that. Number 3. Who missed a penalty kick and put a bag on his head in a pizza place? Who missed a penalty kick and put a bag on his head?
Pizza place. What do you mean by a pizza place? Like after the game, we went to a pizza where they sell pizza.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
On the same day?
Penalty. I think on the same day.
What year was this?
I can't repeat the year, but I can give you a tip.
Years
A,
ago.
a very good tip.
Yeah.
Number 1, he's now a coach. Currently a coach. And number 2, he's from England.
It's from England.
Yeah. Gabi.
Anybody can answer it.
He's from England.
And
Yeah.
he's a coach right now.
Yes.
Southgate.
Okay. How about you?
Sean Dyche.
What about you? What's any idea?
He's a Chelsea player. He was a Chelsea player.
Why would I tell you that?
Second hint.
Is that?
Second hint.
I give you second hint already. He's a coach.
Okay,
and
he's a
from
coach and
England.
he's from England. What? Nah, no idea, man.
Okay, Southgate is the answer.
To answer.
Stop, nah, don't.
Let's go.
Don't send out these questions.
Southgate.
You just said that these
I don't
questions.
I don't get to already.
Yeah, I like
Let's go.
this. It's becoming more tactical. Okay, now let's go. Now the fourth question.
Okay.
Which club set a Premier League record for most goals in a match away from home when they beat Southampton? Which club set a Premier League record for most goals scored in a match away from home when they beat Southampton?
This.
Okay.
No. Can I?
Yeah, you know the answer?
Leicester.
Leicester City. Thank you.
The answer is
Gabby and this guy are confused. I don't know what we did.
like 9-0, right?
Yeah, 9-0.
So shall I don't get 0.
You go leave for 0 now. You go show.
This is the last question. The fifth question is Gareth Southgate managed which Premier League club between 2006 to 2009?
Middlesbrough.
That was correct.
You will get tired.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is
I remember.
Just follow the mouse.
Let's talk. You didn't know reach 1 second after I talk.
Okay.
Okay, I think
So now only the last. I get points.
Ask
Don't get
for in case you
0.1.
get down.
Bonus question.
Bonus round.
For the losers.
okay. Chelsea. Now the bonus question is Chelsea acquired Didier Drogba from which European club in 2004? No correct answer. Gabby.
It was from France. Nice was from France. Give me
Say I'm confused.
You're just get hint.
Wait, it's going on. Let's go on guess.
He said he's confused
Yeah, we
now.
ask other people to answer.
Okay.
Is it Leon?
You said
Leon? Or
You're asking, you're telling
it's
me.
a guess.
Leon.
No.
Leon.
Lilian. No. Okay, so let's go. Top boy.
Marseille.
Thank you.
Like, I don't want to say don't go with me.
I think that's
Okay, that's all for the quiz section. The first question, none of us got it, so we want to see your answers in the comment section. So moving on, we have our Chelsea fan here, the Chelsea man, Poski. So, what do you think about your team progression this season? Because I noticed that you guys are in form. What do you think about the form for Palmer and everything that is happening in Chelsea right now?
Alright, as you can see, Chelsea right now, for the past 8 games or 9 matches, we've improved. To me, we've improved, and you see there are some matches that we're supposed to win, but we gambled a lot from our defense line, which I think it's an error. All the goals, like, we gambled is from our defense line. And you're talking about Palmer, yeah?
Yeah, Palmer.
Palmer is a good player. To me, before I was like, sometimes he used to be selfish. I
remember when off camera we were talking about
Yeah.
Palmer and you're saying Palmer is so selfish, he
He
doesn't pass
used
the
to
ball.
be-
But
he
that's
used to
what
be
great players do.
Yeah, great
When they
player.
get a chance, they score. They want to take those chances and convert them, score. Like the like of Salah now in Liverpool. If Salah, so many people say he's a stingy player, but he's delivering, he's scoring goals. I believe that's why most times he don't pass and all of that.
No, but the selfishness exists in
Yes,
football.
it's football.
No,
It exists.
No.
There is what people say is that strikers have a selfish streak in front of goal, right?
Yes, sure.
And for a player, with the confidence in front of goal, not scoring the ball, as long as you're scoring, it's fine, right?
It's fine.
But the selfish part comes when there are times when the pass is the better option.
Thank
But
you.
this player still wants to do
That's
themselves.
that's what I mean
So
when
that's-
when I say it's selfish. We were together watching that match that day out back camera,
Yeah.
and this guy was there for him to pass. I think it was
Jackson.
Sterling or
It's
Jackson
Sterling.
for him to pass the ball. But a player was at his form, like 2 players. Sterling was alone. He was supposed to pass the ball, but he rather shoot the ball out.
True, you know, like what separates
So
like,
to me,
regular-
that's just efficiency.
what separates regular players from the best of the best is just the mindset, like knowing when to make the right decisions. Football is about
Exactly.
decision making, right? So there are times when I get it, the striker might still end up scoring that goal. Even Salah is guilty of everyone. I think all the great players are
I
guilty.
think
of
all
defensive
forward players
error.
are guilty
But-
of this.
Yeah, but overall, over the course of like a whole season, right? For the great players, you see that there are still times when they make, for 9 out of 10 times, 8 out of 10 times, they will make the right decisions, right? Yeah, so they're gonna have those moments where they would rather go for it.
But you say it's not as like passing the ball, but he has the highest assist in Chelsea. I think 9 assists or so. So, but that's not
Yes,
good
he
for the
does,
fact
but
that
he
he's
does.
stingy with the ball sometimes.
Yes,
But-
he have the highest assist, but sometimes like we're supposed to score, we are losing already. Okay, fine. I appreciate what he did during Mayu, the last minute.
Yeah.
That he had to shoot the ball direct when it comes for the corner. That one was okay. But there are sometimes like where we are losing, we need a goal just to like win this match. But Palmer would rather like shoot the ball. Is it like it's the defender when you have a player to pass to or shoot it out?
But what do you expect from him? Like he's the one carrying
No,
Chelsea.
yeah. He's the golden boy, right? He's the golden boy
Yeah,
right
but-
now.
Give me the
I
ball, I'll
appreciate
do whatever I want.
it. No.
Yeah, but that's not how
Football does not work.
I don't like him
bro.
anyways. I don't like him.
What for me,
Maybe
I would
I
always
like
say this: the great players are able to bring
because
us.
you will not like him because you are.
He's not a player, like, cause, like-
more than Saka right now, so it's fine.
Okay. Before you go into that
It's
comparison,
fine.
let me just
It's
ask you
fine.
directly. Let me just ask you directly. Between Saka, Palmer, and Foden, rate them.
Please just remove Saka out of the picture.
Wait.
Yeah, right now,
I should remove this star boy.
out of the picture.
Why?
Because now he's not performing well, and you guys are saying it's because he has injury. Till now he still have injury, but you are still using it. Why?
Well, I think every player has somewhere they are not seeing their legs or something.
So
they are not
that's
seeing. One
your
injury they are not
excuse.
seeing. I think that's the
That's
injury
your excuse.
Arsenal fans are talking about Saka.
But he's not performing, but you are just saying injury. Palmer has been performing since he got to Chelsea.
Playing
non-stop.
how many games? One game in 1 week.
Yes, one game in 1 week.
I can't rate him until he starts playing 3 games in the
So
space
because
of 1 week.
alright,
Then
so now
we can
in
talk.
space, because
But right
we are
now you
playing
see Saka far better
Playing-
than Palmer. Foden
You
far
can't-
better than
you can't-
Palmer.
So
because you are playing Champions League for
Yes,
the past
so based on- based
you
on-
played Champions League 2 times
not
now for the
easy.
past 5 years
It's
or
not
6 years
easy.
ago.
Play it. Let's
So
see.
based on what you're saying, Foden and Palmer is better than Saka.
Both of them.
I disagree.
I mean, you
I
are
still
asking for his
disagree.
opinion. It's
For his
it's
opinion.
just his opinion.
Both of them.
Both of them they are better than Saka.
Yeah.
This season or overall,
Currently. Yeah.
currently. I strongly disagree. Gabby, what do you think?
For me, if I'm to say Foden comes first, then Saka. Palmer is like, man, boy, you
Yeah, I
still
can't
have
even
it.
rate
No, but just to make sure, are we
Saka.
rating overall as
Overall.
players, or are we talking about on current form? Because that, I think,
No, current
You see,
form.
ranking will change depending on
I
what
did
form.
my based on overall.
when Arsenal fans argue, currently they argue about the current, like they don't argue overall. If you're arguing overall right now, I would say Saka. But you guys always argue like
But no, currently with coming
Yes,
back to
currently.
that hat-trick at home, it's obviously Palmer.
currently yes,
So,
Palmer. So
yeah.
if you are saying
When
overall,
we say-
if you are
when we say-
saying
when we say
overall,
currently, we
Saka
Let's put a time frame to, let's say like in 2024 so far.
so far.
Right, that can
Yeah, in
represent
2024.
So far.
recent form.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about currently, is that what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
we're
Okay,
that's
so
what
why
we're talking
why are
about.
you choosing Saka currently?
So would you say in 2024 so far, Saka has been a better player?
Why are you choosing Saka
Palmer.
than Palmer?
In 2024,
2024.
I feel, well, you can crucify me.
The
I
short-
feel Saka.
So why
is
are you choosing Saka?
Saka is
Saka.
better.
Yeah.
I rated my Foden, Saka, then Palmer.
Why are you choosing
Currently,
Yeah.
Foden.
Foden?
Yeah, he's doing
Then
it on
Foden-
the bigger
Foden
stage. He's
and
doing
what?
it on the
Foden-
bigger stage.
Yeah, currently, how do you rate it?
Currently, right now, Foden, Saka, and Palmer.
This guy.
Okay, and you?
Currently, I would choose Foden, Palmer, I don't know Saka. Fine. Okay,
Good
Saka.
for you.
Yeah, and for me personally, at this very moment, 2024 form so far, I would definitely say Foden first. I think he's way ahead of the rest.
Durant, like
Yeah, for this
current form,
current,
because
yeah.
like doing what he did at Santiago Bernabeu, come on, that was the Santiago.
And then we're expecting,
Yeah.
Bigger stage.
more
So-
in the second leg.
Yeah,
Today.
and the fact that Foden is a player that wants the ball on the biggest stage, that's one of the best. It shows confidence. For
The
a player.
pressure on the biggest stage.
He doesn't care where he is, whatever stadium Foden wants to, or he wants to play. So that's a good player for
And then if you watch Man City's games, majority of this season we didn't see De Bruyne, and then we didn't miss him because of Foden's impact.
It's true. It's the fact.
And now they're at the top of the table, challenging him again in Champions League. So I feel Foden is just ahead of the both of them.
Yeah. So for me, it's not even just ahead. I feel like he's comfortably ahead of all of them on current form. Even overall as players,
as a player,
I rate Foden above the two of them. And second on current form, I'll definitely say Palmer before I put Saka third. That's not to say Saka is a bad player or anything, but it's just
I didn't say he's a bad player.
In terms of the levels of performance.
Currently, Arsenal are saying he's not.
Overall as players,
yeah.
Overall as players, I will definitely still rate, like I said, Foden above them. And I'll probably tie Palmer and Saka right behind him. But this is not to discredit any of them. I just feel like Foden is that he has that X factor that I don't really see. Foden, out of the three, Foden feels like a player that on the biggest stage, Champions League final, World Cup final, he could demand the ball and do something outrageous like out of all of them. So that's why I rate him highly.
It's because we are mentioning current form, but I feel like what you just said about Foden, Saka has been doing that. It's just that currently he has not been delivering for Arsenal. But in recent times, like if you check the course of the season, Saka has been doing that for Arsenal.
No, I get that, but what I'm talking about, remember I said on the biggest stages, like I'm telling you,
on the biggest stage, Champions League, he scored against Bayern Munich. I think that's the biggest stage so far for Arsenal in the last 20 years.
No, I get that on the same night, Foden scored as
so,
well.
Yeah,
so
Saka is also doing the same thing.
Saying, like I said, I'm not trying to discredit Saka in any way.
Yeah.
Like when I say, if I tell you Gerrard is better than Lampard, it's not to say that Lampard is bad in any way.
Sure.
I just feel like this person has just that bit more than the other one. So
sure.
The way I see Foden, right? Like, okay, in recent years, in terms of football, the highest quality football matches we get to see as fans has been Liverpool versus Man City, wherever it is. It has been the highest quality of football.
Arguably.
It's not even arguable.
No, arguably.
It's not arguable.
I would say yes, I would say no, but
no, it's not. Honestly, I'm not. Okay, if you obviously listen to it to free word, everyone has their opinions, right? But in these games, Foden is a player I fear much more than KDB or anyone. Right? Nah, it's true. Foden is dangerous, right? Like so, when I talk, that's why I don't like him. He plays for City. I don't like him as whatever. But if I leave rivalry and all that aside and just talk about the football, come on. Nah, what?
No, Foden is a goaler. Foden is a goaler. We can go agree that Foden is a goaler. So moving forward, Poski, Mr. Chelsea, what do you think about your coach, Pochettino? Is he the right man moving forward for Chelsea or going to next season? You think he's the man for the job?
Well, Poch is good, but sometimes I think this is first time play with average players like that. To me, I would say
he has average players in Tottenham. Yeah, he has. Dele Alli was young.
So many players there team also. Come on.
But okay, fine. If you say that, but the players in Chelsea right now, you see they are more childish. They are childish. Okay, sometimes I don't.
So it means it's first time managing a young.
They are too young. They are too young. They are just, most of them are just coming up. Okay, just look at and this guy Enzo is too young for me. Caicedo is young. Jackson, I don't know. That guy does not have full experience. He's young. Then you talk, okay, see the Sassi from the back, and
yeah, we all know
most of the players coming from the feeders team.
But is that an excuse for him?
It's not an excuse. He's trying. That's what I'm saying. He's trying.
So you believe he's the best?
So okay now. So do you think if I change a coach now, the coach is going to come and change something?
I mean, he could because you spent a lot of money by acquiring all those players.
Okay, I want to ask a Chelsea fan this, right?
Alright.
You guys spent over £1 billion on this squad, right? And obviously, before the start of the season, the board, the backroom, they all sit and look at the squad. Are we good with this squad? Surely they saw that they didn't have a lot of experience because you guys sold the same experienced players.
Because that's what the owner wants. The new owner is change of ownership.
I don't. That's why
where we are today is change of ownership.
Yeah, but then that's why people don't really want to accept that as an excuse to
Yes, exactly.
Because
I don't want you to accept
look at the squad and you went to get these guys.
Yes, I don't want you to accept it as an excuse. But to me, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
To me, I think those guys are young. Just watch what happened in our last match, fighting for
Yeah,
penalty,
the
where you
penalty
have a
incident.
penalty kicker. He's there, but you just look at Madrid, the small boy, fighting for penalty, and
But to you, do you
This,
think Palmer should
Jackson.
have taken the penalty or someone else? Maybe you'd have handed over the penalty to
he
someone.
had 3 goals.
Yeah, already.
He had 19 goals.
So?
He need one more
So to do what?
to be
To
topping.
beat Erling Haaland.
To be-
Can
to
he
be
beat
the golden
Erling
boy.
Haaland?
No,
Can
And he's
he-
the penalty, and he's the penalty taker.
He's not yet the golden boy. It's
Can
time
he?
with Erling Haaland,
Yes, he's
20
still
goals.
there now. It's currently both of them. Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
he has more assists than Haaland.
Yeah, sure.
So
sure.
now currently he's still there. Yeah, he needs to me. He needs the ball. He needs the penalty. He needs the one. He's
So
the one.
you
So you're in
really
support of him playing the
Yeah,
penalty.
I'm in support of him.
Wow.
Well, he's the penalty taker in Chelsea,
Yes.
so he can decide whatever he wants to do.
Wow.
But I just felt like, to me, I felt like he could have handed over the penalty
To someone
to
else.
someone else so that he could carry the team
listen,
along.
The thing is, we've seen Leo Messi, we've seen. I'm not sure I've seen Ronaldo to be honest, but I've seen Messi do it. I've seen Salah do it. I've seen a lot of players do it when they basically, they're the penalty takers, right?
Yeah.
But when your team is winning by 5 goals,
You have
4 goals,
you have an
3
hat
goals,
trick
right?
already.
Is it-
Come on.
and-
When
No, no, it's
bro,
one of those
when
things.
I talk about Chelsea players are kids, he's a kid.
Yeah, no.
Even the captain is a kid. Thiago was there to okay. Do you watch the video?
Yeah,
Thiago was there to
calm
talk
everybody
to
down.
talk to Jackson. Jackson leave the ball to Madueke. Then next thing, Jackson see Palmer taking the penalty again. Jackson came back to no, give it to me. I don't want. Then the captain, which is Gallagher, is still a young boy. Also, he was like, okay, no, Palmer is the penalty taker. And what do you expect?
So incidents like that make me question the management, which is the coach. Like, is he capable of taking care of those boys? Because
That
we all
I
know
actually
kids
blame the
attitude, they
coach,
can do
really.
whatever they want to do.
True, and it happened
But then-
before as well.
That's the work of the
it's not-
manager.
that's happened
Yeah,
before.
so
That's why he's the manager of Chelsea. So I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
if he's
absolutely.
capable of taking Chelsea to the next level, or they're just going to remain kids forever.
To the next level, like which level?
Next
The
level, like
season?
competing for titles. I
Next
don't know the level of Chelsea. Yeah,
Next
Chelsea.
level
I
for
don't know.
Chelsea right now is
I
getting to
think
the top 4.
I think getting to top 4, challenging for
Yeah,
that.
that's
said
next
that-
season.
they said European
For me,
football for them,
this
yeah,
season,
aim this season.
this season, Chelsea is not going to get the top 4 anymore.
No, obviously.
Next
Obviously.
season.
I'm not talking about next season. Like next level.
Next season, even to me, I think we need more experienced players in Chelsea if I want to get to top 4.
So you want to buy more players, add to this player, or you're shuffling your team,
Shuffle.
selling the boys.
Shuffle.
So essentially, you're telling me that
So you're going to sell money.
as usual, the only solution,
Budget is okay.
as usual, the only solution at Chelsea is spend more money.
Spend money, more.
Every season, that's
More than
it.
their own money.
Every season is like spending more money, spending more money.
Every
Same
season,
thing.
it's just 2 seasons, bro. Why you
That's
say
what
every
Chelsea has always
season?
been.
It's
That's what
just
Chelsea
2
is.
seasons.
They spend money every season.
Your team does not spend money every season.
No, everybody spends,
Right,
but
you
the way
rarely
you
see
spend.
Chelsea try to find. I mean, they do sometimes, like when they
So-
have players come out from the academy. But it's like every summer, I hear Chelsea fans tell us we need to spend another 200 million.
Exactly. You need to invest in
Summer,
this.
They're
this
always
one,
spending.
you're talking about last season. It's
Yeah.
not every summer because
I've been hearing it for years, my guy. For years.
Even in the
Alright, fine.
even in the January transfer, you see them come out and say we need to buy this player, we need to sign this player.
yes, we want to because people there now. What are we getting from them?
So when are you guys going to point back the fingers like, okay, we need to take care of the ones we have?
Yes, when
Like getting the right
to me,
manager,
okay.
getting the right people in place to get everything on track.
It's not just
Like I'm telling you, bro, the problem is not Poch.
It's all.
So
The
what-
problem is from the whole now. Yes, he wants his new team. He wants it to be the way he wants it, like in his own way. Okay, now for me, for Chelsea to be in form,
Yeah.
like the form I want. So now I'm going to start from my midfield. I need more experience. Yes. Okay, let's say I'll go to Manchester United. In their midfield, yeah, they have Bruno, they have Casemiro, and they have the boy Mino. Mino is performing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of what? He has more experienced people. Now, just take a look at it. Gallagher is there, Caicedo and Enzo. Enzo knows how to pass, but he's selfish.
Arguably.
Yes. So now, if I have experienced player, like people that are, like have more experience that are good in my midfield, bro, I'll play. Then my attack, I want to cancel Sterling.
But now
Yes.
you're telling me about experience in midfield. You guys had Jorginho.
Everything we had, everything.
And then the same
Bro,
fans were shouting,
they were
we should let these guys go.
Which guys?
The
I think it's
Chelsea
only
fans
Jorginho
were
that they were
fighting.
saying they should
Let these
go.
guys go.
Kovacic was there. Nobody
Now
was
you want
talking
to go and
about
buy
Kovacic.
experience again.
Nobody was talking about
Can you
Kovacic.
imagine?
Like,
Yes, nobody.
useless
We are
business.
taking. Yes, we
What's
said we
happening?
want Jorginho to go.
Yeah.
We need more experience, but we what the owner wants was young player. So is it? Are you blaming the fans or the owner?
So it was all about
I can't-
business.
So no, that's what he's trying to
I
do.
can't
He said we Chelsea fans, like that's what
I
you're
can't
doing.
blame
we
fans,
get
but
you
some
guys.
of the things the
We
fans
get
are
you
doing are influencing the owners
Definitely.
or even the management.
Poch was on
If a
Twitter,
fan lays banner, we want the manager out.
listening to
With time, they are going to get the manager
to
out.
transfer
So
news.
fans always have a
Yes,
say in any
it's
club.
not all the fans that want the manager out.
Majority guys vote.
Okay, so fine. Okay, because majority carry the vote, and you think the owner is going to like let the manager go?
I think
If
Mancity
the
is
manager,
going.
if the fans keep complaining about a certain manager, with
When
time, the manager is
last
going.
did the fans complain about Poch?
No, I'm not saying fans are complaining about coach.
No,
I'm just saying fans
they are
complain
complaining.
about some
Yes,
players,
but
which is Jorginho, Kovacic, and some
they are
players.
talking
Those are
about-
the experienced players.
We never complained about Kovacic. We were complaining about Jorginho. We want
But-
Jorginho to go.
But
we,
then
we want
that-
Ava to
that-
go.
that's your- that's your
the
experience
blind
with that
ones, the blind ones who does not do anything, they want Ava to go. To me, I never want Ava to leave Chelsea. The person I did not even
Ava
expect
to
was
leave
Kovacic. I don't want that guy to leave. But
Okay, well, I mean, with that, I see what you mean by blaming the management, because for you wanted to keep the experience
Yes.
and blend it with the.
now I need
but
experience
They
players.
sold
bro.
the experience and
Yes.
kept you. So I mean, yeah, that's the
Yes.
thing. But the thing is,
What
whatever decisions they make affects the fans and the club.
And
So
the club.
you know, when we're talking to you, of course, their decision is still part of what we're gonna say to you.
You have to take
Right?
it.
I mean, it's your club.
Yeah.
So as a Chelsea fan, what changes can you make
Yeah,
This
that's what I'm
current
saying.
squad
That's what I'm saying.
that will make
My
you guys
midfield-
compete again?
My midfield, that's what I'm saying.
The midfield. So you just need experienced players in the midfield.
Yes, I need more experience.
So
Like
who
my
are
forward.
you going to bench?
Who I'm going to bench?
Yeah.
If I get let's say for instance I get someone like Odegaard, maybe you give me Odegaard.
You guys is a young
Yeah, he's a young boy, but he has experience.
He knows how
Same
to
thing as
play football.
Enzo.
Yes.
Enzo is a World Cup winner. So what?
So
He's
what-
a World Cup
what-
winner
what
because he was
experience
playing with
do
the best.
what experience do you
He was
need?
playing
What
with the best.
experience are you talking about?
What experience
Because
do you
I thought the
Bro.
experience is
No.
is being there, done that.
Nah, because you're mentioning experience and then mentioning Odegaard.
It's not. It can't be the yeah.
I don't think Odegaard is a good player.
He's
He
a
just
good
brings-
player, good
what he
player.
brings, just being a good player.
I don't understand
Give-
what
okay,
is
give me-
experienced
give me-
player. What has he experienced? Odegaard. He has not won champions.
See,
He has
Chelsea-
not won- he has not won
Okay,
the
that's
league.
Chelsea
okay.
just-
In the meaning of experience, that's where you're taking it to winning titles, yeah.
Yeah, he has
With-
won
with-
something.
with
He has
names like Odegaard,
experienced.
it's like you just want better players, not experience.
Not
Okay, I want
experience.
better players
Okay.
that have
Okay,
experience.
that makes sense.
told us you have a problem.
Or better players
With the quality of your
So I
player.
have better players that want
That will take
experience.
responsibilities of things.
So who would
That's
you?
it.
Okay, let me say this: who would you then sell? Because you have 100 million.
You have 200 million in your
100
midfield.
million Enzo. So who would you sell in a case like that? If you have to
Between both
sell
of
one
them?
of them, yeah, to get Odegaard. who
Or
would you then
probably you bench one and buy another player.
I
sell?
bench.
FFP exists, man. Like
Okay,
Come on.
bench or sell between
No,
Caicedo and
you
Enzo.
have Enzo and Caicedo, right? If you had to let go one of them to bring in Odegaard, like you mentioned, who would
I
you
will
let?
let Enzo go.
Okay.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Enzo.
You let Enzo
The World
go
Cup winner.
for Odegaard. All these are different profile players. I wouldn't do that, but well, it's your opinion.
So moving forward, Mr. Chelsea, do you think Chelsea can make it up to the Conference League with the way they are playing? I know Chelsea is in form
Why
right now.
don't you talk about Europa League? Why are you talking about conference?
I mean, Europa League, we can see a 10-point gap. I don't think, and it's just 6 games there. I don't think any of those teams, Tottenham or Aston Villa, will flop it.
Well, with my outstanding, let's say, okay, conference for sure, but I'll try to fight for the Europa also.
For Europa League, I don't
Yes.
think Chelsea is making it to the Europa League.
Okay.
So,
We'll see.
moving forward, let's talk top 4. Who do you think is going to make top 4, Gabi? Between Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur.
Aston Villa is looking good.
Yeah, Aston Villa is looking good after winning Arsenal.
And again, based on Spurs
Unfortunately.
have to play
Your
Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. Tough games. So Aston Villa
That's the
definitely.
tough one. It's a tough one. But what are the features that Aston Villa have?
No matter the futures, believe.
I think their next game they have Chelsea, right? I think Chelsea.
That's like a walkover for them.
What do you mean
Walk over.
for?
What do you mean?
Aston
They are going to
Villa?
walk over
Like,
Chelsea?
what do you mean Aston Villa? Because they win you, so it's
Because
they are
they
going to,
win
like,
Arsenal.
win. Are you serious, bro?
Aston Villa can win, mean they'll brush.
You are going to be a walkover for me also. Just know
they'll
that
brush,
you finish as
Chelsea.
number 3 in this season. Just
So,
Me.
Posky, what do you think will finish top 4 between Aston Villa and Tottenham?
Yeah,
Which are the obvious
Aston
two?
Villa, because Tottenham is they are flopping.
Yeah, they are bottle jobs. We all know how they play. They are going to flop
They
it.
bottled that.
Arsenal fans, relax.
No.
Relax.
We are still there. We can't relax. We are still there. We are waiting for Mancity to just flop. One draw. We have the highest goal.
Why?
So with one draw, we top them.
Wait, bro. With the standards, like with the people, the fixtures that Manchester City have now
Yeah.
to finish, like they have like 6 more games or something
Yeah.
to finish this season. So, do you think the people they are playing with, they are going to like lose to any of them or draw?
I don't even think we're going to lose to Aston Villa. So
Okay.
it's not based on what I think.
This
It's
is
based on football. Football
This
can
is
happen.
not. It's not Arsenal.
Yeah, they can draw.
Yeah, football has
They
been
can
happening
draw.
to
That's
you
why I'm not
since
saying
when?
lose. I'm saying draw.
Football has been happening to you since when? You just recovered in like 2 seasons now, so you think football has been happening to
Yeah,
you
there's
since
always the first time to everything.
This is Manchester
This
City.
is the second time.
It's Manchester
So we've
City.
been there. We've done that shit last season. This
Liverpool
season
couldn't
might
do
be
it, so it's
different.
not my.
What did you do last season?
Yeah, we're challenging for the title.
Business.
Unlike your
That's my
club.
business.
Still, you were challenging your fan.
Anyway, moving forward, what's your prediction for the top 4?
Nah, definitely Villa.
Everybody's standing with
Listen,
Villa.
the thing is like, I think people have underrated Villa this season, but like the job that Unai Emery has done,
Yeah, he tried a lot.
come on, try. Nah, it's fantastic. Nah, and I enjoy watching Villa. You know, I really enjoy seeing them beat Arsenal. You know, like just.
I enjoyed that. I was happy.
Real talk. It was a good game. I enjoyed seeing them do that. And it further established that they can comfortably get that top 4 because I don't think anyone. Spurs, like you mentioned, have tough games coming.
Yeah,
Of which I honestly don't think they lose all of them. I keep saying it, but it wouldn't be enough because definitely I still don't think they pick up 9 points from those games.
It's impossible.
They can't pick up.
Yeah,
Arsenal was
so
sad.
the fact that 9 of the available points, right, there is 6 games left. That's 18 points, and 9 of them is like that's half.
That's half of the points. It's not guaranteed.
It's really questionable for them. That alone tells me that Villa should be able to.
Make it to the top 4.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with the UEFA coefficient if 5th, but I don't think as it stands 5th in the Prem would get a Champions League.
It all depends on how far Arsenal and City can go.
Well, Arsenal. Arsenal.
I need you.
Hopefully, Arsenal will
Anything
anything
can happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
You're going to beat them in Malaysia?
Yep.
Yeah, it's possible. It's football.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why I love football. And Champions League, we saw 2 comebacks from Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain. So anything can happen in
Alright.
football.
I have no fear about today, really.
Are you sure?
Let's see.
No fear.
What do you think about the Aston Villa match versus Arsenal?
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
I want to see your pain, your reactions. What's going through your mind? Do you think Arsenal can still make it?
I really don't want to say much about that game
You
because
need to say much.
I was
You need to say
very.
much.
I was disappointed with
Yeah, it's very
with
disappointing.
the lineup Arteta brought out. Like it was.
Is
It wasn't.
is it the
at all.
lineup or the substitution for you?
No, for me it was the lineup because starting yes is that like he has always been on the bench for like for how long?
Yeah, he's on the bench because of the injury.
Yeah, but I don't care. But like, Havertz up front has been working for us, so why
Yeah,
not
true that.
keep him up there and instead you twist everything. Like okay, we paid for it, so we just have to wait for City to have a draw.
So how did you feel when Nketiah came in the match?
Nketiah should have even started the game for me because against a
So
low
Nketiah
block.
should have started
Yeah,
and-
against a low
Jesus.
block. Tactically, if you're saying Villa are actually a mid-block team. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely use Nketiah that will drive in between. But like Jesus will drop back. As you keep on dropping back, they'll keep on pressing you forward. It's easy. So Harvard was good, but instead he didn't start him up front. He started him where middle, and we know the midfield of Harvard, Odegaard, and Rice doesn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't work.
With
So
time, it has been tested
we
before,
actually
and it
paid
didn't
for
work out.
our mistakes. That's it.
I think that was when Arsenal was suffering before they went to Dubai because of
We
the
paid for it.
immediately
Yeah,
of
it wasn't working.
Havertz and so on. But do you think Arsenal can still make it?
It all depends on
Winning-
City.
It all depends on City.
City, the almighty City. Just
Why?
depends on them.
You think you want them to lose? Or
Yeah, a draw.
Why?
Just need a draw. So I can, because I actually see Arsenal winning all their games right now after this.
Don't
You see Arsenal win all their games.
All their games.
Are you confident Arsenal will
Very,
win all
very
their games?
confident. Very
Alright.
confident.
You have Tottenham.
I don't
You
care
were
about Tottenham.
confident.
You have Chelsea, you have Chelsea,
I
you
don't
have
care about
Manchester
Tottenham.
United.
I was never, to be frankly speaking, I never said much about the Villa game because like I was like, I didn't say much. But for other games, you guys know, like I always say, like yeah, my team. But for Villa, I was like quiet because I know that man. Good evening or whatever.
The bad blood, even with the keeper.
You know.
Martinez.
Yeah.
I think that game is a lot of bad blood from Aston Villa. So, Posky, who do you think will make it or win the title from your own point of view?
Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Yeah, sure.
You think Manchester City
I
will win
think
all their
like-
matches?
All their matches, like yeah.
They
they're
have
going
the
to win.
potential
They,
to
they
win.
are going to win
Well,
all their
they've been
matches.
doing that. They've been doing that in the past 4 seasons now, or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
So I don't
I
know.
realize he's not going to gamble to all these small teams like you have hired. He's not going to gamble. Like he's going to win all his matches. Like
Okay, that's a good one. So, Tomo, who do you think will make it?
Well, first of all, I want to touch on
Because
the
you have
Arsenal-
Liverpool.
Yeah, I want to touch on the Arsenal game before we go to the title.
The Arsenal game, Aston Villa game.
Yeah, I heard everything you guys said, but come on, we're football fans. We have to give Villa their credit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That game didn't happen the way it happened because Arsenal didn't start this guy. No,
It did.
Villa were good.
If you change the winning formula, what do you expect? You
No,
lose.
But no matter what you change, no matter what you don't set up properly, if I don't do my own thing, I don't score. Right? From a tactical point of view, now Emery did a job on Arteta. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw Villa. I
cracked
saw
it,
Villa.
cracked
If you
it.
watch Villa often, you notice that Villa they love playing out of the back. They don't. They always do it, right? But I saw Villa go long, much more than I've ever seen them in any game this season. I mean, I'm not saying statistically that was the most, but I saw them. For me, just watching the game, that was the first time I saw Villa go long, so many times, and it worked because
It's
what
easy
they did
because
was
Arsenal is a team of high press, so
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Press
saying.
them.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to give them the credit where it's
one
due.
counter attack. Like,
You understand?
and it
So
works.
essentially, when each time they hit it long, right, and there was that aerial battle, and they always pinned 3 forwards to your centre backs, including whichever fullback was left, if you notice, right. So they forced you guys back.
Yeah.
So Arsenal was unable to maintain sustained pressure for a long period. And then every run in behind, because Villa also played very high line. They didn't change that against Arsenal, which I thought was really brave from Emery. But then again, shout out to Diego Carlos. He chased after everything. that went in
Everybody
behind.
Yeah, I
defends.
think-
Like literally every single ball. I remember the one we haven't. He chased him down,
He chased
brought
him
the
down,
tackle in,
but
right?
Tackles, the
and-
tackles were on point.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So like my point is we shouldn't just sit here and talk about Arteta did this and did that. No, it wasn't a game where he threw it away. It was a game where Villa came and actually played. Right? So we have to give them kudos.
But I don't really agree with you because I feel like if Arteta could have stood with what was working for him,
Oh, okay.
like putting Havertz up front, like
Okay.
the main striker, and then stick to the normal formation that's been working. He's been winning match now. I think this 2024, he has won all of just 1 draw. So if he continues with the same formation coming into this Villa game, I think like the scoreline should have been different.
Okay, so don't you think that he's a Premier League manager, right? He's
Sure.
going to win the league. Don't you think Arteta is smart enough to know what would work in a particular game or not work?
He's human. Human are meant
Yeah,
to make
he's
mistakes.
human,
So-
right? But before every game, he has to analyze. As much as the top teams, we see them pretty much play their game
Yeah.
almost every week. They make these tweaks to every game because every opponent requires a different thing to beat them.
But why
a different
starting
opponent has.
Trossard?
Huh?
Why does it?
Listen,
start
I'm not in
Trossard?
his mind. I wasn't there with him planning whatever. But at least I would know that Arteta should be smart enough to analyze each team and decide what he feels tactically will work against them. The same way every other coach would look at what Arsenal has been
Yeah,
doing.
definitely.
Right? It's a
That's
tactical
true.
battle really
Yeah,
because
it is.
pretty much it could be a case where he knew pretty much that Emery remember this Villa beat Arsenal in the first leg this season, right?
Yeah,
so
well,
Arteta can look at that as he has a solution to the system I'm playing. it will be pointless for me to do the same thing I did last time.
Yeah, maybe it was.
And God be, like, I'm not saying that's what happened, but my point is,
What do you think?
this is the
It
type
was
of
keeping them
analytical
for Champions
thinking that
League,
goes into
yeah,
everything,
maybe.
right? So that's what I'm saying. We have to give Villa
Right?
the credit. Where
Keeping them for
they played a
Champions
really
League.
good
The
game.
other player,
Only one thing.
who you wanted
In
to
my
use.
opinion, one of the very best is top 3 strikers in the Premier League at the moment, right? He was so good. He could have easily had a hat trick in that game. Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they deserve a lot of credit for the way they played, the bravery.
Nah,
They
we
didn't
handed them
look
over the
scared
game.
or anything against Arsenal. Arsenal, this high flying team.
We handed them over the game. That's it.
Huh?
We handed over the game to them.
I think
That's it.
Arteta basically hand over the game to them.
No, I
Substitution of Odegaard in the
No,
midfield.
come on. Why would you
And
say
he's
that?
listening to
Why
it.
would you hand the game?
How?
No, that was.
I don't think you guys have been.
How
fair.
did you
I don't
hand-
think- You're
how did
simply
you hand the
you're
ball
simply
over
being an
to
Arsenal
them?
fan. You're seeing it from your
he
point of
removed
view.
the key players and then he put
Odegaard was
players
hard enough. That was it. So
Yeah, he had enough,
he
but
wouldn't
he
continue.
had-
Yeah, that's why I was
players.
telling that he was keeping them maybe for Champions League or something.
I don't think he rested players because of Champions League.
No, it's
Maybe
valid
you
as well.
yeah,
He has
maybe you
a
were
big
keeping
game coming
your,
up.
you have big game.
He has to manage
Bayern
players'
Munich.
minutes regardless.
So
Oh,
why didn't he take
Bayern
Saka
is
off?
like-
Saka has literally been playing every minute in Arsenal.
And
Why
that's
didn't he take
why
Saka
I
off?
told you that.
So I don't think it's because of the big game against Bayern.
I'm
Munich.
not
That's why
telling you
he
for
didn't
sure that
take
that's it. We're here. We're just listing what could be reasons for him to
Yeah, sure.
tweak things.
Yeah.
And in reality, managers always tweak things when they need to.
When they need
Sometimes they don't really have much of an option, right? But it can happen. So all I'm saying is we need to give that credit to Villa for the way they play. And in terms of the title race, I've been saying it for a long time. I still maintain City are favourites.
Yeah.
The way the
Yeah.
weekend played out kind of summarized
There's a
that.
testimony that Mancity.
Yeah, so it's not, but then again, it's not necessarily. I'm not necessarily giving a lot of credit to Man City in this statement. It's more of Arsenal and Liverpool as a team. I would say Arsenal first of all. I don't think Arsenal as a team are quite there yet. I've always maintained this. They're getting there, but I don't think they're quite there yet. And with Liverpool, honestly, it's a miracle that we are where we are. That's just
Yeah,
the truth.
because of the
Because
injuries.
over the course of the whole season,
Yeah.
you know, having the best keeper in the world out for so long, there's Trent, Jota. The
Even
list
Salah.
goes on, right? Salah left and then got injured. The guy that was holding down on midfield a bit and do so all of that. I'm not making excuses, but I'm saying for Klopp to put all of that together and
And
be where
still be
he is.
challenging for the
Yeah,
title.
it's something, right? It's something. So
Something good for
obviously it's football. Anything can happen, right? I still hope my team somehow wins the league as a fan, obviously. But for me, the favourites are still City. Looking at the run of games they have, like I said before.
Yeah, with the run of games, I think City are the favourites. So moving forward, let's do the Premier League predictions and then review. The first game here we have Luton Brentford. Gabby, what do you think about the game? Luton, they are home to Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah, you know Luton, in that their home,
Brentford,
they love to score. And
Yeah, and
they
Brentford are
disturb a lot.
also good right now. I think they're trying right now, so I
Yeah,
think it should be a 3-2 win to Luton.
3-2 win. That's
Yeah.
high scoring game.
Yeah.
That's good. So, what's your
Yeah,
scoreline
I'm going with
prediction?
Brentford, and the score should be like 2-1.
Who is winning?
Brentford.
Brentford.
Everyone is winning.
Yeah.
Okay, so top what's your position?
Tough one.
It's a tough one actually.
No, it is.
So
'cause-
many teams.
yeah.
But I feel like Brentford, they have their players back.
Yeah.
Mbeumo is back in that attack. And
No.
then I don't know why they keep benching Ivan Toney
I
these
don't
days in the
know.
last 2 matches. I don't know, but I feel
It's probably
Mbeumo
about,
is
it's
doing
probably about the whole politics of it, you know. They'll sell him
probably, yeah.
somewhere.
Maybe they are selling him, that's why they are preparing for the summer or whatever. So what's the prediction actually?
I let me go for a score draw. I'll go for 2-2 because definitely
2-2.
there will be goals. I would say-
Yeah, there
I
will be
would
goals.
say 2-2.
There will be goals. When it's Luton, there are a lot of goals. We're expecting goals. But I'm seeing Brentford to win this one. I'll go for 3-1 Brentford. Brentford win. So moving forward, Sheffield United, Burnley. Because what do you think about the game?
I'm thinking draw. Yeah. Maybe draw, maybe
Sheffield,
like
they are
2-2.
home.
Yeah,
And
Sheffield is
Burnley.
home. Yeah, sure.
I don't know if
Burnley
this is
can-
relegation battle or playing to go back to the championship.
Championship.
I don't know who is going to survive
But I
because
don't know because me, I'm
Yeah,
just
you know,
thinking
both
draw
they are
for both
there.
of them, like maybe 2-2 or 1-1. Both of them are going to score.
2-2. That's good. So Topi, what's your opinion?
That's great. I mean, on a normal day, I would say Burnley to win.
Yeah,
But-
normally.
But the fact that Sheffield
Sheffield
at
is
home
home.
just kind of
Change everything.
yeah. But let me go with 1-1 draw as well.
So that was your opinion.
2-2 draw.
So 2-2, use 2-2, so yeah, okay.
Everyone's saying a
draw.
draw.
What you saying you do?
Then maybe okay. Now I can't
Me,
say the same.
me.
I'll switch. I would say let me try to listen company 2-1 Burnley.
Boy is
Okay.
going to win.
Yeah, it's been 2-1 to them.
Okay, me I see Sheffield winning 1-0
Okay.
because they are home. If not, just call us draw.
Yeah,
I'm moving forward.
I just don't think they will keep Sheffield.
Burnley
out.
quiet.
If only they know how to play good football.
But they know how to
I
defend.
think they should
But
be able to
then
score.
they don't score the amount of goal they need to win match or even defend. Anyways, moving forward, Arsenal Wolves. Arsenal they are home. Gabi, this is where we need to come back to winning ways.
Game.
Is it tough game
Yeah.
for Arsenal or for Wolves?
Faster.
Faster. Very tough. Very tough. Either you lose
So
or
I like the fact that now Gabi sees
Yes.
that
Yes,
it's tough.
he's
That
not
before-
accepting.
Before Aston Villa, I don't think games are tough.
Yeah, he's not accepting who Arsenal
Yeah,
is.
or draw.
It's good to have you guys back on earth.
Your position, Arsenal lose or
Or
draw.
draw, yeah.
That's bold.
Nah, 3-0 win to Arsenal.
3-0 win to Arsenal. That's
Okay.
and it's a tough game.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
Okay, so what's the
Yeah,
position?
that's the position. Arsenal is losing or they are playing.
What's the
draw.
score like position? Numbers?
Arsenal is going to score for sure.
Sure.
Okay, I'll say 2-1.
2-1 to
If
Wolves.
Wolf is winning 2-1 and if they are drawing, they'll play 2-2 or 1-1.
Okay, that's good. So tell me what's the position?
It's a very tough game to predict because
Is it a tough game?
it is.
Arsenal Wolves.
Yeah.
It is. It's a very tough game.
This Aston Villa.
Listen,
we need
no
to be
one-
scared of Aston Villa.
No, it's not
It
about
costs
being
a lot of
scared.
how. Because what the fuck?
It's not about being scared. I would say you should be wary of Wolves because
Nah. This is
I mean,
Arsenal.
listen, it's Wolves. It's the Premier League.
They have strength.
Oh my god. How can one game
It's the
make
same Arsenal that just
fall
lost
off
at
like
home.
this? No, it's just one game off.
Bro.
It happens.
I know it happens, but the point is, I feel like they do that. It's gonna be a tough game. You don't feel like.
I feel like Arsenal need to make a statement against Bayern Munich so that everybody can believe again.
You want to make a
No
statement.
Yes,
matter the
yes,
statement
yes,
they do,
yes.
this game is going to be a tough game for us now.
Because the disbelief is not
Without full
wide.
concentration, Arsenal
How can
might
Arsenal
lose
be
the
playing
game.
Wolves and saying it's a tough game? Wolves.
Wow.
Have you seen a lot of Wolves this season?
He hasn't. Maybe
They have
he
strength.
hasn't.
They have strength. They are going to like fight.
Okay, so
till the end.
what's your scoreline position? Let me see what you're thinking.
Ideally, I'm thinking about a draw in this game, but I feel like the fact that Arsenal already lost the game in title race means that they will do whatever it takes
To
to
win.
get 3 points there. So I would say 2-1 Arsenal, but in a very, very tight contest. That's what I expect.
Alright.
And even going for 2-1 is like kind of because I'm feeling like more like maybe
Forgot
1-0
about the
even.
home advantage for Wolves.
No, yeah, that's why it's going to be
Like
difficult
you
for
said,
Arsenal.
one.
But I obviously Arsenal has the quality to be able to win a game like that regardless, right? But I feel like it's a very tough game. Ordinarily, I want to predict 1-0, but I would say 2-1 Arsenal.
For me, I feel like this game we're going back to winning ways, and we're going back to keeping our clean sheets. This is 2-0 win for Arsenal.
Alright.
I don't know what you guys are saying. 2-0 win for Arsenal. Moving forward, we are coming back. We're going to make a statement in this match. I don't understand.
Moving forward, you're coming back.
No, I mean moving forward, we're coming back to winning ways. That's what I mean. Aston Villa stopped us.
Let's go.
So moving forward, Everton, Nottingham Forest. Everton, they are home. Coming for a heavy defeat from Chelsea. So what's your scoreline position? I want you to-
Everton is going to win. They are going to win
Nottingham
that.
Forest.
Yeah.
with all their players.
Everton is going to win. It's going to be 3-1.
3-1 Everton.
3-1.
3-1 Everton.
Yeah.
That's bold. That's bold. Gabby, what's the scoreline?
I see. Who is at home?
Everton, they are home.
I see 2-1 win to Nottingham.
2-1 win. They are winning away.
Yeah.
That's tough. Tell me what's the opposition.
Yeah, like I would always say, I don't like Everton.
Yeah, coming from a Liverpool
I don't
fan.
like them.
It's normal.
And one of the things I always wanted to see since I was a kid, just low key, just to see Everton get relegated, you know. Low key, I always wanted to see it. But I feel like they have to and they will definitely
have to,
respond to
Yeah,
the fish at the
yeah.
reach. Because I feel like they just basically lost their heads. You know, they weren't really playing much. But you know, at the end of the day, this is a relegation game. It's not
Yeah,
a
it's relegation battle,
yeah,
basically.
so I know I've predicted a lot of draws today, but I'm still going to go for another draw because it's just one of those where everyone wants it just as much. So I would say 1-1.
Yeah, I think it's getting to that part of the season when everybody needs points.
Yeah, because
So-
whoever loses that game, this is like
They're going to follow.
almost like a 6 pointer, you know, like it's
Yeah, they're going to follow.
it's really because I think they're the two sitting just above the relegation zone, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a tough
It's,
game, obviously. But I just see Everton making this one with 1-0 win because they are home. I don't really trust Nottingham Forest.
It's possible. It's possible if Pickford doesn't do something, because he finds a way to do something.
Yeah, he has this. I don't know why England keep calling him as the number one choice.
Southgate's
but let's
favorite.
see.
You know how Southgate is.
I don't know because he don't know how to pass the ball from the back.
Well, Southgate
and
has
build
his
up
way.
from the back. I don't know. I don't know what Southgate pattern and so on. So moving forward, Aston Villa Bournemouth. This should be a tough game. Yeah. Gabby, what's your prediction?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, they are home.
Straight win for Aston Villa then.
This is Bournemouth, so like
Yep. I don't care.
Straight into Villa.
That's Villa Park.
So what's your scoreline prediction?
2-1.
2-1. What about you?
I'll go with 2-1 also.
Okay. What about you, top boy?
I'd say Villa will win 3-0.
Oh wow.
3-0.
Oh wow, that's bold. Oh wow. Because they are home.
Yep, Villa Park.
Obviously I'm not going against. I see Villa still winning this. But it's going to be a high score line, 3-2. They're going to score a lot of goals, 3-2. Anyway, moving forward, we have Crystal Palace, West Ham. Crystal Palace, they are home. Top boy, where's your score line prediction?
Palace, West Ham, it's all horsepower.
Yeah, West Ham, they've
This-
not been a form of late.
Yeah, West Ham hasn't been themselves
Yeah.
for a while.
For a while.
And Crystal Palace coming off of beating Liverpool, they must be feeling the highest they've felt this season. So I saw on their Twitter bio they put the scoreline.
Scoreline, yeah. That's
When you're
yeah.
big, nah. I'll tell you this though, before I go into this prediction, I genuinely feel like teams try harder against Liverpool, right? And
What do you mean?
the celebrations they always have after beating Liverpool shows it.
I think they always have that celebration when they
Not
beat a big
anyone.
team.
No, not anyone.
The top three teams.
When was that?
Mancity, Arsenal. So
Can you tell me when last Crystal Palace beat anyone and they put the scoreline on their Twitter bio?
the question is when last they beat a big team.
No one. My point is, can you go all the way back to whenever Twitter has been around for a long time?
Anyways, what's your
I can give you a
scoreline
lot of
prediction?
examples.
I don't want to talk about
But anyway,
Liverpool
yeah.
and their brilliance.
Palace West Ham. I definitely. It's a tough one, but I would say West Ham to win 2-1. Because I just think that on any given day, quality can still shine through, no matter what kind of form they have, and they could potentially see a game like Crystal Palace as a game where they feel like we are better than this team, and we can go out there and play our way and get the point. So,
But truly for me, I don't think West Ham can stop the guys of Eze and Odisse because they are back. And when those two boys are on the field, training goals, I think that's why they disturbed Liverpool. Because the chemistry between those two boys is top.
it wasn't really much of their chemistry.
Yeah,
It's
it's not-
more of the lack of chemistry for the Liverpool forwards and all.
Anyways, you can put it anywhere you want
There
to
was
put it
a
as a
beating
Liverpool
though.
fan. They won the game, that's what really matters. So to me, I feel like they are going to win this one as well. Being the fact that they are home.
You guys are just. Do you want me to remind you about what happened at the Emirates?
No one cares. No one cares.
Let's continue.
So for me, my scoreline prediction should be, I see Crystal Palace winning this one 2-1. Gab, what was your prediction? for that?
3-0 to Crystal Palace.
Okay,
So
so
West Ham is winning 2-1.
West Ham winning 2-1. That's good.
Wait,
That's
you
good.
called my prediction bold, but that's not bold.
Is it?
3-0 Crystal Palace is not bold. I mean, when I said Villa to win at home, 3-0, you called it bold, but this is not bold.
No.
No? Okay, you shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. It's weekend, Sunday match. Let's see. Super Sunday. Moving forward, Liverpool Fulham. Let's hope this is not another defeat. Starting with
game.
Liverpool Fulham, what do you think about your game?
Top game.
Liverpool Fulham.
You hoping for the Liverpool game?
I'm just hoping. Let's see. Maybe this
Keep
is
your
not
heart to
another
yourself.
defeat.
We don't need your keep your losing energy. So Fulham.
Fulham, they are home. Muniz.
No, it's not really about Muniz. It's more about Fulham as a team. I think they're a very good team. They always show it, and they're one of those teams that always find a way to disturb Liverpool, but Liverpool always find a way of beating as well. So I would say this should be a 3-1 win to Liverpool. Well, I expect a tough game from Fulham, but we have to. I don't think there's much of a choice for them. We have to get the job done.
Yeah. You're predicting Liverpool to get back to winning ways. So Poski was
As I've said, as a Liverpool fan, I think Fulham is gonna hold them down.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing that too.
Yeah, but I think Liverpool is gonna win at the end of the day. Maybe 3-1.
He predicted 3-1, and then you sounded like you want to go against him. But you said 3-1.
It's
not-
I will go against
it's
him
not gonna
because
be
I know
easy to
Fulham is
negotiate
going to
that
play
you
a
seen
good.
well.
Fulham is going to play a good game. Like they are going to try to hold them, but trust me, Liverpool is going to win the game.
Okay, so what's the scoreline prediction?
So who is home?
Fulham, they are home.
Fulham.
Yes,
1-0 win.
So
To
Are
Fulham.
you talking out of?
I don't
hatred
care
for
about Liverpool.
You don't want
Liverpool
to
has
push
no
you.
chance
I don't
to stop
understand
me
where it's
from
coming.
doing anything this season.
Why do you say Fulham will win Liverpool 1-0?
If I'm not mistaken, it might be a 2-0 win or 2-1.
That's good.
But Liverpool are not winning that game. That's what I know.
So you feel Liverpool cannot win Fulham?
He knows.
He just said what
He's
he
scared.
knows, 2-1, 3-1.
He's scared. He knows.
Anyway, that's the prediction. So for me, I would say Liverpool winning this 2-0. Liverpool is going to win 2-0. Moving forward, Tuesday games. This week we have a double game week, so we are going to cover the weekdays game. On Tuesday we have the big one, Chelsea, Arsenal. Arsenal, they are home. Let me ask you first, our guest, Chelsea fan, Poski. What do you think about the game? Who is going to win? Or we're going to see another Palmer masterclass?
You want me to talk about the game, or you want me to talk about who's going to win?
I want you to talk about the game. What do you think about the game? What do you feel about the game?
Alright.
All the emotions.
So with my current form and what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to be winning Arsenal. Well, Palmer is going to be the one to score the first goal. Because
You're even pointing at players that are going to
I'm
score.
pointing now. He's going to.
The
give
disrespect
me
is
the first
getting too much.
It's not a disrespect. It's not. I don't
Okay.
care about what Aston Villa do to you. You struggled to win me in the first leg, yeah.
Well, we won.
Yeah, you
That's
won.
what really
But
matters.
this one, you are coming to struggle to win nothing. I'm going to win this game.
Okay.
So it's going to
You're
be
going
like-
to Emirates to win Arsenal.
Yes.
That's a bold statement because
Three-
if you watch the
3-2.
last 3 games or so, it's just Palmer.
It's not only
Just the
Palmer.
attack is just Palmer.
Yeah.
Palmer
It's just Palmer.
assisting, scoring, everything is just Palmer. Centered around Palmer. The whole attack.
Fine,
So you
bro.
think that Palmer can stop Arsenal? Or
It's not. Is it only Palmer? Is it only Palmer that plays the ball from the defense, the midfield, and the strike?
I feel he's the only one.
Okay, he's the
because
one
from
defending, he's the
midfield,
one
you
using
pick the
the
ball
midfield.
from the midfield, go to attack.
Where in the midfield does he pick the ball?
I don't know where in the midfield, but in the
You
midfield,
get the
basically.
pass around the 18 leg. Wait for it. I'm going to be winning you 3-1 or 3-2.
That's a bold statement coming from the Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabi,
He's a funny guy.
it's actually a funny
We'll
guy.
see. We'll hear again.
It's
you
So
know.
let's see who is going to be the
It's
funny
funny.
guy on Tuesday.
Yeah, sure.
He's funny.
So what do you think about the game?
I won't say much really because there is nothing to talk about. Arsenal and Chelsea are not like this, even though they whatever.
It's
So you
obvious
see,
with the table.
even apart from the table, come on, when you hear of Arsenal, ask him since 2019. When last did they win Arsenal?
Same thing happening
When
like
last?
8 years ago since.
When last they win Arsenal?
When last they were like,
So
few
see,
weeks ago.
There's
I
only
don't
the first time
have
to
much.
everything. So I don't
Like,
feel
it's not
like
happening
on
this
Manchester
year.
United have not been winning
Records
for like
and
8
everything.
years.
It's not happening
Why
this
is it
year.
like
It's not happening
few
next
weeks ago,
year
bro?
Why do you think it's not happening this year?
because my
Because
team is
Aston
too
Villa
good.
just put past that 2-0.
Aston Villa is a better team than Chelsea.
Wow.
Okay.
Am I lying?
For a fall of a 2 season, now you are talking. For the
Oh my
past
God.
7 seasons, 8 seasons
I don't
ago,
care about your
where
past
were you?
season.
Like,
I've been
which-
building my team.
you
My
were-
team
oh,
has
you
been
were
coming
building
up.
your team.
Yes.
Yes,
You had an
but-
already made team. Made
What do
from
you mean already made
Abramovich,
team? Oh.
whatever.
So,
Now,
is this
I have
Abramovic
my
team?
full
Is this
team.
Abramovic team?
Whatever,
Like,
man. They
For the
say-
last 2 seasons, is this Abramovic?
This body's team,
Bro,
and now we can
you
we
don't
can see
like,
we can
if
see
you
we
want
can
to-
see
if you
what's
want to talk,
happening.
You need to talk the facts.
I'm
not
saying
Abramovich.
facts.
It-
You had
it's
your
not the
team,
facts,
you
it's
had
not
your
Abramovich.
better ownership, you had your structure. Now you don't have that structure.
So now, okay, now
you and your banter
you were
days.
building your team.
You know,
you were building your team
Yes.
like 5 seasons ago, like 7
Yes,
seasons
I
ago.
was building
Okay,
my
now
team.
let's say for the past 2 seasons, that
Arsenal
I have
was
a new
shit back
ownership.
then.
That I have a new ownership.
Sure.
So I'm building my team.
cool for you. Then that
Yeah,
means
yeah.
you have to accept that you are not on my level.
How am I? Yes,
You're not on my
yeah,
level
yeah,
if you're
yeah,
building
fine.
your team. You're not on my
Yeah,
level
it's
right
not
now.
right.
Right now,
yeah,
like-
it's
Now
not-
Arsenal
it's
they are
not fine.
challenging for title.
Yeah,
and
you are
Chelsea they are
challenging. You are challenging.
Yeah, yeah.
You
like
can't even
Chelsea,
challenge
Man
Man
City, they are top,
City.
they are still challenging
You
for the
keep-
title.
you keep-
So obviously,
you will keep-
until the winner is announced, that
Yes,
okay, this is
you
the
keep
winner.
challenging.
Everybody's challenging for
You
the
keep
title.
challenging. You keep challenging. Yes, you keep challenging. You
Yeah.
gambled your first number 1. Now you're in second. Yeah. Or
Yeah, we're
you're
second.
in
Arsenal is in second right now.
Fine.
I'm winning Chelsea. That's all I know.
So what's the scoreline
All the
prediction?
best, bro.
3-1.
Yeah, you said 3. What is it?
3-2. He
3-2.
said. I'm winning
Chelsea
3-2.
win.
Yeah, Chelsea's
3-1.
winning.
So 3-1.
Yeah.
Arsenal win.
Yeah.
That's all what it. So Double, you be smiling. I want to see what's in your mind.
Nah, I'm smiling because Chelsea and Arsenal fans, it's always like that.
Yeah, it's always like back and forth.
These Londoners. But I mean, the thing is, first of all, definitely a game that everyone should watch.
Yes.
I think it's like the only game on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's only
Very
game on
nice,
Tuesday.
man.
It's very nice.
Yeah. So,
Tuesday evening, cool and chill.
yeah, and I don't think anyone is going to be super unhappy at the end of the day because it's going to be a very good game. in my
Chelsea
opinion.
will be.
But I feel like this has to be a score draw. Now that comes from a bit of bias because obviously I want Arsenal to draw points. But away from that, I feel like for a team like Chelsea, when they have they've had an extended period where they were out of form, out of sorts. But if you look
Yeah.
at their last couple of games, right? I'm not saying they're the finished article anywhere close to being the finished article, but the goal was going. Let me put it that way. There was, you could see a thing or two. They were able to put a thing or two together, right? So I don't think that suddenly dies off. Now,
Okay.
Arsenal, mind you, would be coming off of what is a very tough week. Losing to Villa, playing Bayern.
Qualifying.
After all of that, whatever happens, right? But the point is, it's going to be at the end of what will definitely be the whole stressful week, right?
Yep.
But Arsenal has to keep going. So I will definitely predict 2-2 with this one. Like I said, it comes with a bit of bias because obviously I want Arsenal to draw points. But I'm also saying that because I actually do think that Chelsea with the run of form that they have now, obviously they've shown how
The
they're not
run
much
of
a
form
team.
is just in one man's head. Palmer.
What do you mean one man?
No,
Is he the only one playing?
He's the only one scoring for you guys. He's the
No,
only one
like, is he the one
pushing
bringing,
the attack, doing
pushing
everything
the
in
attack? What do you mean he's the only
He's
one?
just Palmer.
What do you mean he's the only one?
He is.
Here's the thing: he's the focal point of the attack.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And
But
we
you
see it
he's
happen.
the only
It
one.
can happen. One person can be the focal point of an attack. So it's not like Chelsea are doing anything for it.
It's really hard for a team to go far when one person is just.
That's why they've not gone far. It's the truth. But on any given day, Chelsea are a team that is capable of, putting up a good fight against anyone. We can't take that away.
Yeah, sure.
Right? They have footballers that can actually play football.
I mean, they just
I don't think
Manchester
they've gotten the
United,
right
so-
balance as a team. Right? I don't think they have the right balance as a team. But on any given day, given the individual talents that they have the ability to trouble any team, right? So I feel like it's one of those really dicey games for Arsenal where if Arsenal starts really well, then it goes in their favour. And if Arsenal are not able to start really well in that game, they might actually struggle because fans would have it in their mind. The longer it goes goalless, for example, the Villa game would definitely play into the fans' mind. A bit of nervousness can kick into the stadium. Like in reality, this is how it happens in the title race, right? So it's really vital for Arsenal to have a really good start. Like I'm talking about going and finding a way to score in the first 30 minutes. Because the longer for Chelsea favors Chelsea for the game to kind of be stale for longer, right? It favors them down the line. Arsenal would feel like they need to do more. Then the changes start coming, and you probably start saying Arteta made wrong changes, but he has to change something if the game stays goalless for so long, right? So it's one of those games where it's really tricky to predict. But I genuinely feel like if Arsenal starts off well, they should be able to see off Chelsea. But if they don't start off well, then that's where
Well, for me, I feel like we will be there, just like Guardiola said. If you want to win titles, this is the kind of match you must win. So I feel like if Arsenal are serious about this title, these are the kind of match they will be win or they will want to win.
sometimes it's not necessarily about how serious you are. It's about your
Even
quality, your title credentials as a team.
Yeah, I think Arsenal have shown that in previous years. Like
What Arsenal has
last
shown us in
season,
previous years is that they don't really have the credentials to get over the line. That's
they
what
don't have
shown
the
us.
maturity to get off the line. But I think with this season, I think they've shown enough for us to believe that
No,
okay,
definitely,
we can.
definitely. I'm not taking that away from Arsenal. But the point is, I don't want you to. I get your point of view as an Arsenal fan, but I'm giving you a point of view where it's one of those games where you cannot look at with maximum confidence and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna work now."
Yeah, I can't be that
Yeah, it's
confident.
not one- I don't think it's one of
Chelsea
those
right
games
now.
for-
Chelsea they are in
for
form.
Arsenal.
We all see what they did to Manchester United. Their previous games they've been winning. So I feel it's going to be a tough game basically.
and
but I just see Arsenal winning this.
Yeah, but a tricky thing for Arsenal there is that Chelsea can comfortably go to the Emirates and just sit and wait for Arsenal to make a mistake. Arsenal can't do that though. See, so like that's when I talk about this game being a very tricky game, it's really tricky for Arsenal. Like it's one of those games that Arsenal has to, like I said, be very careful, start really strong. Arsenal need
Start really
to
strong, get the first goal,
Right?
and then
It's really because first goal kind of makes Chelsea want to come out and play. But I feel like Chelsea would approach that game knowing fully well that
They have
it
nothing-
is what it is.
they have nothing to
Where
lose.
we're mid-table, whatever, right? You are rivals, come beat us, and then they're ready to counter you, right? And we've seen a lot of times when teams do that against Arsenal, they can get at Arsenal. the lack of composure that's not centre back showed in the first leg in Champions League. It was very obvious there. So it's one of those games where I'm not saying for sure this or that will happen, but I just feel like we have to expect a really, really tricky game for both sides.
So what's the scoreline prediction?
I said 2-2 because I just feel like it's one of those
Okay.
games that ends up even.
Okay, that's good. For me, I feel this game, Arsenal are just going to win 3-1. That's my scoreline prediction. I see Arsenal winning this game comfortably, irrespective of how Chelsea wants to set up their team or anything. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Let's see on Tuesday. We're going to see what's going to happen. Hopefully we'll be back here to give a review about the game. So moving forward, Wednesday games, Wolves, Bournemouth. What's the scoreline prediction? Let's just run it.
It's going to be an interesting game, really. Wolves,
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
Wolves they are home against Bournemouth.
See a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, 2-2 draw. That's the scoreline. That's a high score game. So Poski, what's the scoreline prediction?
Bournemouth is good, but Wolves also, I think they
Both
want
teams
to
they are good.
use home advantage or something. So I'm seeing a draw,
Okay.
1-1,
1-1 draw.
2-2.
2-2, 1-1. So what's the scoreline
I have to do
prediction?
something different. 1-0 Bournemouth.
Me, I'm seeing Wolves winning this one 2-1.
Yeah.
I see both teams scoring, but then because of the home advantage, Wolves gonna win this for me. So moving on, Crystal Palace, Newcastle. Crystal Palace, they are home. So Poski, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they are home. I think Newcastle is going to, because they don't want to gamble their position, and I think they want to like fight to play either Europa or still go to.
So what's the scoreline prediction?
Scoreline prediction. I
Yeah.
think Newcastle will be winning 2-1.
Okay, that's good. So Gabi, what's the scoreline prediction for this game? Crystal Palace, they are home.
I see, but Newcastle, they're not good. That's like from away from home, so
Okay.
it's a bit shaky for me. So I'll say, but anyways, I will give them the win 2-1.
Yeah, for me, I feel with Ishak scoring, he's been on form now. So I see Newcastle winning this as well. But I'm going for, because of my boys, the Nigerian boys there, I'm going for 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. Tope, what's the scoreline prediction?
I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle. I just feel like at the end of the day, Newcastle should have more than enough for Palace. And that's that really. It's going to go on those things. I wouldn't be too interested in that. I would definitely want to tune in to see my boy Isaac, one of the best strikers in the league, in my opinion. He's so good. So I feel like they should have just too much for them, and they have Barnes back as well, which helps a lot. Like the fact that he came back has helped them a lot. And
Oh yeah, sure.
yeah. So I feel like they're gonna win 3-1.
Okay, so moving forward, Everton, Liverpool. What's the scoreline prediction? That's a derby match.
Yeah.
We all know.
I never like going to Goodison because
Exactly.
they're not that good, but they just always want to fight us. But they will fight, of course. They're fighting for their lives. Obviously, they want to do something to disrupt our momentum as well. So I would say tough game, but I will go with 1-0 Liverpool win. I feel like they will put up a fight, but
Yeah, there are no blocks.
it wouldn't be enough at the end of the day.
Okay,
Mo
so
Salah would have something for them.
hopefully. So obviously, what's the score?
I have to give it to Liverpool 1-0.
1-0 Liverpool. What's the
I'm
score?
giving 2-0 to Liverpool.
Me, I'm seeing a draw in this match. 1-1 draw.
What do you see?
1-1 draw.
That's what I see.
Yeah, that's what I predict. No, I don't know. I just feel like it's a derby match, and then anything can happen. You can't use the form of Everton in their previous game.
No, I'm not
Because
using
it's
form.
a
I
different-
didn't use form. I know how they are. They will do everything
Fight.
within their power. The
Yeah,
problem
just to
is,
get something.
if
from the
we
match.
are at, if we do what we can do, then it doesn't really matter what to do. I don't care.
Anyways, I'm seeing a 1-1 draw. Manchester United, Sheffield United, Sheffield United, Man United, they are home. What's the scoreline prediction for this?
To me, I don't think nothing is sure for Manchester United, but I
Okay.
think Manchester United is going to win 3-1.
3-1 Manchester United. Anyways, we all know Sheffield. They are not good this season.
Yeah.
I think they are relegating, so it's an obvious answer. So, Gary, what's the scoreline prediction?
Definitely United win.
United, what's the score?
2-0.
2-0 United win. So you don't see Sheffield
No,
scoring?
no, come on.
Oh, okay. For me, I see United winning as well. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. That's my prediction. 2-0. What is this score?
I see a 3-0 win for United. I mean Sheffield United, not Manchester.
Oh,
Nah. If we're being serious,
Oh, wow.
I mean, I would love to see Sheffield beat them 3-0. It would be.
Can you stop dreaming?
It's not that big.
No,
it's Man United.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
If we're being honest, it's Man United.
United and Sheffield, they are fighting for relegation. So it's all boils down to who wants it more. Who wants the
I don't see that
more.
happening at Old Trafford.
But I, in all honesty, it's not like anyone expects that to happen, right? So I would definitely say a 3-0 win for Manchester United, because if they can't win this, I don't know what they.
I don't know what they will win again to the end of the season. So moving for the Thursday match, we have Mancity Brighton. This is going to be a lot of tactical battle in the midfield. We all know how Brighton play. They play good football, but at the end, they come short with goals and everything. So, Toby, what is the scoreline prediction?
I'll be straightforward with this. I would say a 3-0 win for City. Now, that scoreline suggests it's going to be an easy game, but not necessarily. I just feel like the way Brighton play,
Yeah,
it's quite risky, and
it's risky.
my prediction is based on them continuing with the same tactics, because if they do, City will pick them apart.
Yeah,
because they give up a lot of spaces, and Guardiola. But the interesting thing is that away from it's Man City and Brighton, yes, but away from that, it's Guardiola and deserving. That's an interesting tactical approach to see. So I'll be looking forward to watching that game, hoping Brighton can do something, anything. But I feel like at the end of the day, City will just be too powerful for them.
Well, to me, I feel Brighton could get something out of this match.
They could.
I feel Brighton could get something out of this
So
match.
definitely get a score, not a win.
We'll get a goal, not a win.
something is a goal, not
Not a win.
Okay. For me, my scoreline prediction should be 1-1. I think they are going to draw. I think they are going to draw the game. So, Gabby, what do you think about the game?
I'm putting my faith in yours. That's the draw I'm
Alright,
looking for.
So what's the scoreline prediction?
1-1.
1-1. Oh,
Yeah.
what about you?
4-1.
4-1.
Manchester City is going to
Manchester City win 4-1.
Yeah.
These guys, they hate Arsenal. I'm just fucking
because
tired.
Manchester City is not going to gamble with any of
No,
them.
but it has. You're saying we hate Arsenal. It has nothing to do. You have the title. You just Liverpool lost before you started.
Fight.
Win every game. It doesn't matter what anyone.
You also have it in your hand. Win every game you lost.
What, bro? I'm telling you.
You lost.
It is what it is, and I accept
Yeah,
that.
it
But
is
for
what
you,
it
you feel like people are hating. No, it's not
Arsenal,
hating.
yeah.
It was in your hand. They threw it away. It's not hating.
Anyways,
I never
moving
gambled
forward.
my 10th position, you just gambled your number 1.
Your what?
My 10th position.
You can gamble with 10th position. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you used to it.
But they gamble with 10.
No, I mean, now I'm going for.
Let's see if you're going to qualify for Conference League. I think that's where what it is.
That's where they belong.
That's where you belong.
Yeah, fine,
Conference
sure.
League.
If you
But it's a step up for you guys because last season nobody saw you in Europe. I don't know where you are at.
Oh.
So let's see if you're going to step up next season.
You know, see, here's
Come back to
here's the
Europe.
thing. We have Arsenal fans talking about you. Come on.
What's 2 season, bro?
It's Europe. They have nothing. Europa League, Conference League. You have nothing. So
Zero.
come on.
There's time for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's all for the
For the past
predictions.
2 seasons.
I have one question for you guys. I want to compare 3 sets of midfielders. I want you guys to rank them. Odegaard, Kevin De Bruyne, and Bruno Fernandes. Starting with Gabby. I want you to rank them and then why you're ranking them.
Definitely best in the league, almost like best in the world. KDB first.
Based off this season.
Not based over everything.
Now, if you're asking based on this season, then KDB shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be there.
Because you have
So he shouldn't be in any debate whatsoever this season.
KDB ranks higher than both of them, definitely. Then, second, definitely goes to Odegaard because, Odegaard, then Bruno. But for Bruno, I don't like the way he plays. Cause
Is it that you don't like Bruno? That's why you hate him ahead of
I don't
Odegaard?
feel like that. I don't feel he has that edge over the two of them. Odegaard before Bruno, yeah, definitely. KDB, Odegaard, Bruno for me.
So,
Alright, so me, I'll
what's
be
the-
going for KDB, like both of them did not reach him also. And secondly, I'll be going for Bruno.
Fernandes.
Yes, Bruno
Okay.
over Odegaard.
Okay.
Because overall, yeah, Bruno, then Odegaard.
Yeah, Bruno has been there, done that. So I don't know. What's your?
First of all, I'd like to say that putting KDB among these names is an insult. First of all, I'll put it out there. Bro. So come on. I don't like City and all that.
For the past 2 seasons, I think you can compare the both of them.
I don't think there is no metric you want to use to bring these guys and them man into conversations with KDB. He's not in the same league in any way, shape or form with any of these guys. KDB is having conversations with all-timers right now. He's having conversations with all-timers. Not Bruno. What? Come on. So first of all, he's number one, and I'll start ranking the rest from like 25 or something. Because it's that so definitely KDB first.
Okay.
And as long as we're talking overall so far in Premier League career, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'll put Bruno next before Odegaard, because Bruno has been in the league a while, whether I like him or not, which I don't. I absolutely do not like Bruno Fernandes, but the impact he's made, his importance for Man United, the energy he puts in, he puts in some level of fight. Not all the time. Like when we're beating them 7-0, he was asking to lead the pitch. That was very poor from a captain. But overall, he's like a lifeline to that team. He scores, he creates, he takes the pressure of taking pens. I'll still put it out there that a lot of his goals are pens.
Sure,
but
sure.
scoring pens.
It's not easy.
Here's the thing, right?
It's not.
I feel
like his boy Kupama.
No, let me tell you this. People always talk about penalties like it's a bad thing. I feel like when you mention someone that scored a lot of goals, and there's a large percentage of that being penalties, it's important and it's right to mention that they have a lot of penalty goals. Because obviously penalty is a spot kick from 12 yards. It's important to mention that. But also, you give them the credit for taking the pressure. Because penalty kicks are part of the game. But if you have a case where 2 people are on 20 goals, and one has about 10 penalties and another has maybe 3 or 2, obviously the one that has more non-penalty goals is obviously a lot more impressive. So I think it's just about perspective. People say on each side like it's such a bad thing. No, it's just perspective. So it's important to remember that this person has a lot of penalties, but don't say like, oh, penalties are easy. No, it's a lot of pressure. So I would say for all of that, Bruno, and he creates chances as well. Although he creates for people that can't really finish it, but the fact is Bruno creates chances.
Creates a lot of chances.
And overall, he's been a very good. He's pretty much been the best player at United since he's been there. So it's just for the impact.
He is the best player in Manchester.
So just for that impact overall, like I said, I'm giving him credit because we're just talking pure football. But I don't like him. I don't like them at all. Yeah, but I'll give him his credit. So I'll say Odegaard, after that. But like I said, when I rank players, putting someone third doesn't mean I don't rate them as a player.
Obviously.
That
For me to even mention his name in the 3 conversation, I think he's a big
and
player.
I rate Odegaard highly. So, but I feel like with impact in the league so far, I think it's not negotiable. Like I think that's kind of like the ranking. So that's just my opinion.
Okay. We want to see your suggestions in the comment section. Who do you think, or rank them in the comment section? So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share.
Join us.
Join us next week. Ta-da!